Hi, Donatello. How is life treating you these days?
Hi, Liliana. Really good, thank you.
Okay, so who was named Donatello first? The Ninja Turtle, the Italian artist, or you?
Me, of course.
So you're from the beautiful south of Italy, but you live in Spain. What's the one thing you miss the most about Italy?
Family, for sure, my mom, then my friends, and food, of course.
And what's the one thing you love the most about Spain?
Well, I think the way the people think about life and enjoy the time they have.
Nice. Okay, so you're a scientist with many years of research experience, but for the last few years, you're not doing research. You're actually doing something called technology transfer. What is it exactly?
It is a new career here in Spain and in South Europe in general, and consists in thinking ahead of different steps needed to bring a particular knowledge outside the laboratory. So in other words, it consists in working with researchers in such a way that discovery and invention are more attractive for investment from companies.
Okay, so basically you help scientific knowledge become a product on the market, for example.
Exactly.
So for your job, you need to know many different things that have nothing to do with science. For example?
So there are different aspects like contractual law, intellectual property rights, the technology itself, clinical trials, then the market, how it moves, and a little bit of finance. So I don't think you can be an expert in all these things for sure at the same time. But what I think the technology transfer manager needs to be good at is to know who can help him in a particular aspect and have a particular acumen in business.
So how would you describe your job in one word?
Negotiation.
If a researcher wants to be their own technology transfer manager, for example, what are the 3 main additional skills he or she should acquire?
They need to try to be a bit creative. So think a bit out of the box. And then have a little bit of social intelligence. So actually, you don't need to take things personally.
Donatello, who's your favorite living innovator?
Elon Musk.
Why?
Because he's a provocative dreamer, so that have profit in mind to reinvest in new crazy stuff.
And what do you think will be the next most important innovation for our planet?
I think perpetual energy and probably understand how to live in space.
Cool. Does the world need more innovators or more researchers? What do you think?
Well, I don't think it's a question of number, but probably attitudes.
Okay, let's go back a little bit in time to your times of research. You worked on a very tiny organ during your postdoc. What was it?
It was the hair follicle.
What is a hair follicle?
Basically is a part of our hair that is inside our skin. So in more specific terms, is a small organ impinged in a complex environment that is the skin. So this organ is needed for different regenerative functions.
And what about hair follicle did you discover?
That a cell type called macrophages could indeed collaborate with the stem cells present in the hair follicle to allow regenerating all things that compose it.
And why was that important?
First because no one observed it before, and then because that knowledge could be used to find new treatment for inflammatory skin disease and regeneration.
Nice. What was the most exciting day of your entire research career?
when my first paper was accepted for publication.
Nice. And
Yeah.
do you miss the lab work?
Sometimes, but I'm so close to research now that I don't feel I left the bench.
And how do you unwind?
Playing some basketball and frisbee.
Nice. I also know that you travel a lot. You've been to pretty much all corners of the world. What are the 2 countries that impressed you the most?
Well, New Zealand and Tierra del Fuego in the south of Argentina.
Why?
Well, because the landscape was something fantastic, and the feeling of freedom.
And where will you go next, Donatello?
Well, I hope in Italy, and after that probably I would like to go to Madagascar.
Ooh, nice. And why do you spend all your savings on traveling?
Because I love it, and also you can learn so many things that no books can show you.
And when will you come to Bosnia?
Well, when you invite me.
I'm inviting you right now, so come whenever you want. You're welcome. Thank you, Donatello,
Thank you.
so much for your time, and good luck with all your work.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.